Whoever sold the culture of hope to Nigerians did us dirty, because there is no explanation to the amount of endurance that Nigerians have. It is not coming from a place of virtue. So don't say it is virtue. This is a vice. It's becoming evil. It's becoming immoral. And the way Nigerians move on, the way we move on, sometimes I wonder whether Nigerians have elastic limit at all. There is nothing that Nigerians have not moved on from. It's appalling. It's painful that people bought egg for 20 naira, 30 naira, and now they are buying egg for 6,000 a crate, and they are not complaining. So many of them are comfortable. Another thing we talk about are those people who defend their oppressors. Welcome to the Diary of a Broken Man, where we dissect political, economic, and social issues. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment for us to be able to give you more premium content like this. So let's start from our place of endurance. How do you explain to somebody, a reasonable somebody, that Nigerians bought fuel at 198 naira as late as April 2023? And right now, they are struggling to buy fuel at 900, 1,000. And the same Nigerians endured. The same Nigerians moved on as if nothing happened. How did we get to this point? Sometimes it beats my imagination. How did we get to this point? Is it cowardice? What do you call it? How do you explain it? Because people of the next generation will look at us as cowards. How did we get to the point where we buy egg, a crate of egg for 6,000 naira? I remember I was an assistant manager in a school, and I was going to one of the major seminaries, Stancy, their poetry to buy egg at 1,600, and we were beginning 1,550. This was 2019, and at this point, sometimes we walked away because we had some people who were calling us to buy at 1,490, 1,500 for the students to use for their breakfast. Now, people now buy the same egg that we bought for 1,600, 1,500 a crate with big eggs. Now, people are buying the tiny eggs for 6,000 naira and they are not complaining. For Christ's sake, what happened to Nigerians? How did we get here? How did we arrive to this point of complicit silence? All of us are dying in silence and nobody is doing anything. How did we arrive here? How? If there is an explanation, let somebody give to me, because I find it very confusing that we've accepted. It's as if we have become like we've turned ourselves into sheeps, that follow everything, no questioning, no accountability, nothing, just follow, follow. How? In a nation of 250 million plus people, just accept that the hyperinflation getting to their nerves, and they just rant and nothing happens. They move on. Explain it to me in simple terms. Nigerians bought 2 bags of yam. For Christ's sake, if I was a bachelor, or I am a bachelor myself, and I cook what I eat, I rarely eat outside. And so I buying a tuber of yam for 8,000, 9,000 naira sounds ridiculous, to mention but the least. But Nigerians buy it and keep quiet. How do you explain to somebody a 10 times plus hike? You bought something for 100 naira on Monday, and all of a sudden, the same thing you bought for 100 naira, you are willing to buy it for 1,000 naira, sometimes 1,200, and you are not complaining. You just buy it and go home. Like, see, if there is an explanation, give to me. How do you explain to somebody that we went from buying rice at 8,000 naira, moved up to 15,000, 16,000, because when I was in the school, we were buying 16,000 for the students. And then we moved from 16,000 to 26,000 to 32,000, now to 80 something local rice, 107 foreign rice. And Nigeria has just moved on. Is there something wrong with us as a people? I mean, is there something wrong with Nigerians? I mean, as a people, us Nigerians, is there something wrong with us? Because there is no explanation to the level of complicit silence I'm saying. It's as if the complacency and the endurance level is getting to my nerves as a human being. Nigerians bought carton of Indomie. For Christ's sake, carton of Indomie was 5,850. And Nigerians are now buying it for 9,000 and they are not complaining. Nigerians are buying Bombita for 12K and they are not complaining. Nigerians are buying custard for 9,000, 10,000. They are not complaining. Nigerians are buying a liter of vegetable oil for 4,500. 1 liter, 4,500, 5,000, depending on where you go to. Some sell 6,000, 7,000, depending on the brand. Nigerians are buying toothpaste, example, Utimol. Nigerians are buying it for 6,000 naira. Nigerians are buying 5 liters of oil, that the groundnut oil that they used to cook at home. Nigerians are buying it for 18,000 and they are not complaining. Nigerians are buying pig milk at 35,000, some 40. And then I think this is an old price because the latest I checked was 52,000 for a student going back to school. 52,000. Nigerians are buying full tank of fuel from buying it. How much should I buy last? Now people are buying full tank 90,000, 120,000, and they're not complaining. Nigerians are cooking soup with 15,000 naira one time. I mean, not the longest serving food. I mean, the food that they will eat and they wash the plate today. So tomorrow they spend another 15,000 to cook. Next tomorrow the same. So how much are they paid? All these while the minimum wage was still 30,000 naira. All these while some people are still paid 15,000, 20,000 in various offices. Some secretaries, some sales girls are still paid 10,000, 15,000. Let's not talk about sanitary pad for the young girls. Let's not talk about pampers for the kids. Let's not talk about the children's formula. How did we arrive here? If there's an explanation, give to me. I don't understand this. I don't understand the level of complacency that a whole nation was, submerged into, that nobody finds it. I mean, that nobody finds any reason to come out and complain about suffering. I don't know who sold us the culture of hope, but that person did us dirty. And unfortunately, these religious leaders we have across boards, or the 3 major religions we have in Nigeria, are not doing anything positive. Most of them are still selling the culture of hope. The God who created you without you cannot save you without you. So stop waiting for God to come down from heaven to do magic for you. There is no miracle. Nigerians, there is nobody coming to save you. Absolutely nobody. Stop waiting for help. Resort to self-help. Nobody from anywhere is coming to save Nigerians. If we all choose to be cowards, to seal our lips and die in silence, so be it. Because this is too much. That people are comfortable buying full time for 120,000. That is for Toyota cars. Let's not talk about Mercedes Benz. Let's not talk about the Tundra cars, the big cars. Let's not talk about the salary range in Nigeria. People are comfortable collecting $19. $19. Minimum wage in many countries are 10 to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 90, 20 euros per hour. Pounds, dollars per hour. A Nigerian will suffer to go to work from January 1, January 30, and take home $19. People of the world, Nigerians are suffering. And they are complacent, they enjoy their suffering. Another people that annoy me the most, those people are the worst set of people we have in Nigeria, are the ones who defend and clown for their oppressors, the politicians who have kept them in bondage, who have kept them oppressed, who have kept them in this condition that they are, and they are clowning for the same politicians. They will sew uniforms for their oppressors. They will come out and drop their wrapper for their oppressors. Sometimes because of 1,000 naira. If you saw a video of the son of the president, the co-debater and my audience who went about doing debate, secondary school debate. So sometimes silence is better. Sometimes silence is gold. Because even fools can be mistaken to be wise when they are silent. I was sharing rice, cooked rice. So shamelessly sharing rice. In a country with every the Taiwanese minister explained it, and I loved it. Nigeria has everything that the whole world needs and more. And Nigeria lacks everything that the whole world is suffering from and more. So we have. Tell me why you will be dancing for your oppressor, singing for your oppressor as if he is doing you a favor. How did basic amenities become miracle for Nigerians? How did we end here? Basic amenities. How did we come to the point where basic amenities have become luxury? Electricity has become luxury. Good road has become luxury. Hospitals have become luxury. Things that other nations do. And it's as if these are politicians, their wickedness does not allow them to see good things when they travel out of Nigeria. They close their eyes. Because there's no other explanation to the level of incompetency, the level of irresponsibility that cut across every sphere of the government in Nigeria, starting from the local governments up until the highest point of it, the number one citizen. Irresponsible. Because if they are responsible, then they should be doing something about suffering in Nigeria. If they are responsible, because the understanding is I think I heard Ben Bruce the day of the award telling Nigerians to give politicians a rest. There is no rest. If you can't do the job, get out. If you are not ready to do the job, there is nobody begging you. We need competence. This is a developing nation, and we need the best hands on deck. If you cannot do the job, there is nobody forcing you to stay on a particular seat. Get out. Let the person who can do it assume the office immediately. It's actually written that in his place, let another man take over. So if you cannot do the job, get out. Let the person who can do it ascend office. There is no pity. There is no dilly-dallying about staying in office and amassing wealth and then telling us to be patient with you. Patient for what? For your ignorance, for your irresponsibility. If you cannot do the job, you get out. There is no pity about it. If you are irresponsible, get out. The time is over when Nigerians will be pitying politicians. They spend 8 years doing nothing. We elect a governor. He does nothing for 8 good years. He does nothing for 4 years and people still vote him in again for second tenure. And he wastes 8 years. Do you know that if you are 30 years as at the time of election and ascension of office, by the time the person comes out with his irresponsibility, you'll be 38. If another person goes in, calculate it yourself. Be calculative yourself. If another person goes in, that's 38 years plus another 8 years. Before you know it, you get old. Nothing. And still you sing and dance for these people. Sometimes I wonder what happens to our brain. What is happening to the African brain? What is wrong with us Africans? Your oppressor, who is an embodiment of irresponsibility, comes before you and you are singing and clowning for him. For what? Let me know in the comment section what you think about our politicians and about the culture of silence and the level of complacency in Nigerians, that we no longer feel the need to express that we are suffering, that we resign to fate. Let me know what you think in the comment section and how you think Nigerians can rise up to task and demand accountability from those they elected into offices and even those appointed into offices. Let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. This remains the Diary of a Broken Man. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.